old lady, I-O. That's Hard Rock and Coco and Joe.
Now listen, my children, and you shall hear a story fantastic.
The holiday classic Hard Rock, Coco and Joe, just one example of stop-motion animation. Others include Nightmare Before Christmas and Rudolph from Rankin Bass.
And there's an upcoming festival that features films like this from all over the world. And it has a strange name, the Mo Stop Motion Shorts Festival. David Rocco Ficini is the founder of Mo Stop Mo. Good morning.
Hi, David.
Good morning. How are you guys today?
Good.
Great.
You know, so you would think that this would be an art form that is past its time. It takes so long to make every minute of film. What is the appeal that it still continues?
You know, I like to say stop motion is kind of like a hammer. It's probably the first tool that's ever existed, but we still use it today. And stop motion was the first form of animation ever put to film. And there's just a passion of, you know, it's tactile. You could get in there. And arguably, it takes more real estate, but in terms of time frame of making a film, I would argue it's about the same time frame. It's just about finding that specialized person in that industry who has the ability to create something from their mind and actually make it tangible. So, and then there's also the artist hand in it. You know, sometimes it's a little quirky and jerky and the movements are a little, you know, hokey, but it really reads well, I feel, and it just connects you to the artist and the story. There's this special draw for stop motion, I think.
And so is it still done the same way, or is there some technological shortcut? I mean, I can imagine you could use computers to make it look like that, but I would imagine that would be cheating. What's the advancement of stop motion?
Well, it's interesting. Purists, someone like a movie like Fantastic Mr. Fox was pretty much done all in camera. That means all the effects, smoke, fire, everything was done under the lens, and there was nothing really added. Where a studio like Leica, that's more famous for like Coraline or Kubo and the Two Strings, they marry a lot of digital effects to their stop motion, still keeping true to the 24 frames a second single movement of a puppet animation. So. Cheating is kind of depending on who you talk to.
Yeah.
So when you say under the camera, do you mean someone's moving that thing half an inch every time?
Not even half an inch. It's like depending on the movement, how fast or slow a movement has to be, you could be moving it just like barely noticeable to the human eye.
That's got to be the most maddeningly slow process. I can't imagine is there just people who just find sheer joy in the end product because it's got to be grueling?
It's definitely a passionate community, and I even feel like the people who follow stop motion are pretty passionate. There's things like, you know, Hard Rock, Coco and Joe, or the Rankin Bass films, or Nightmare, that people just really connect to, and they just become almost fanatics over it. There's a special look to it.
So I think we've shown a couple of clips of some films that are going to be featured in the festival. Tell us a little more about it.
Well, Mo Stop Mo has a festival, but we also have produced our first short. And right now you're seeing some of the meticulous work that went into our first short called The Cookie Cutter. Mo Stop Mo also uses its production pipeline to teach people how to animate. So if you're interested in this, we, you know, take people of the whole spectrum of artists. The cool thing about stop motion is like it's basically every art form that has ever existed in one medium. It's everything from writing and photography to lighting to acting and staging, and it's just got everything. Painting. There's not one art form that exists today that's not in stop motion, and that's really why I'm passionate about it.
Is this a money maker if someone's thinking about going to some kind of theater school or film school?
Well, if you're able to pay off your school tuition, that's one thing. Yeah, you know, it all depends. There's very successful stop motion animators. It depends on, I feel like the world is growing. You see a lot more stop motion animation on commercials and spots. And Larry, like you were saying earlier, there's a shortcut. Digital makes it much easier. You know, when I was going to Columbia and I taught stop motion, you actually shot it on film and then you sent it away and you'd get it back like a week later and then you would see, oh, I forgot to do this. So there's a less maddening process process that makes it more immediate and probably a little bit more gratifying in the short term.
Well, it's pretty cool. For more, you can check out Mo Stop Motion Shorts Festival, November 27th at 7 p.m. Submissions accepted through the end of October at the address on your screen there. Did I get that correctly?
Yeah, we're accepting submissions till the 28th, and we're going to be screening free on our YouTube channel on Thanksgiving Saturday.
Well, thanks so much for joining us, David.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having me.